The Morgan Dollar series is a beautiful, big series. 1878 to 1904, 1921. There's 97 coins when you add up the mint marks and the years they were made. And then there's the brand new ones, 2021 and then 23, 24. There's going to be a new one in 25. Yet through all of this, whether it's the new ones or the old ones, when you say Carson City, everything changes. Because that fabled Wild West mint is our favorite. And tonight, I not only have a Carson City, I have the first year of issue, and it's uncirculated. While they last, let's have some fun. 1878. That's the first year of issue for the Morgan Dollar. 3 U.S. mints struck the coin year one. We had Philadelphia on the East Coast. We had San Francisco on the West Coast. New Orleans didn't start until 1879. It was closed in 1878. So the mint in the middle of the country was the Carson City Mint. And it was there just because we're on these wagon trains going west. And by the time we get close to the Rockies, we're out of money. Or we need money. We need to flow the westward expansion. So they open a mint up in Carson City. And it strikes coins for a small number of years. But it's a fabled Wild West story. So year one in the Morgan Dollar series, they strike the coin as well. You're looking at it. Look at the gorgeous depth on the breast feathers. The highest point on the reverse of the coin is the breast feathers. You can see them all. That's a beautiful uncirculated coin. Beautiful. They made 9.7 million P's, give or take 9.7 million S's. And this one's the belle of the ball at 2.1. But the other part that we have to consider and we have to talk about when you talk about Carson Cities is, well, when they pulled silver in the 1960s, right? You used to be able in the early 1960s to go to a bank and give them a piece of paper, a silver certificate, and they would give you silver coins in exchange. And you could ask for $1 and they'd give you a Morgan or a piece, whatever they had in their vaults. Those were U.S. banks, local banks as well. Well, they pulled silver over a couple of years, dimes and quarters in 64, Kennedys in 70, so 71 copper clad everywhere. So in 1971, we have an auction from the U.S. Mint, the U.S. government, the General Service Administration called the GSA. And what do? They find silver dollars in the vaults. So instead of just melting the silver, we're going to sell the coins. Well, when they go through it, it ends up being a significant number of the coins found are Carson City, the fabled Wild West Mint. They struck the coins, we just didn't use all of them, and they were shipped back to the East Coast and sat in vaults for 100, give or take, years. Again, this is all going on in 1971. When you look at that, the coins we see are some 78s, and then from 80 to 85, those 6 years, between 20 to 60% of all the coins minted were found in the government's vaults still. The 1878, even though it was a GSA, only 2.7%, only found 60,000 coins. So it has a story, but it doesn't have the kick that the rest of them do. However, have you seen any of the GSA coins? Any of them? Whether it's 82s, 3s, and 4s, the rarer 80, 81, 85s, any of them under $500. Yet this 1878 is, no questions asked, significantly rarer. It's like the coin. And it's the first one. And tonight, uncirculated, as you can see, for under $500. What does the word defender mean? Thanks. I should have mentioned this earlier. Hunter gives me the insight as what people are asking when they're calling into the operators. He's running the show tonight. The answer is that's the name of the holder. If you look at packaging in general over the last 5 to 10 years, the capsules, the flips of old are kind of disappearing. Now we have independent certification. We have 5 different services. We have NGC, PCGS, we have ANAX, we have now ICG and CAC, all certifying coins, and they all kind of look like this. So all the packaging is meant to handle this. So we've been working, and a little over a year ago, we introduced and launched our Defender holder. It defends the coin. It keeps it protected. And it's about the size of all the NGPC type stuff that's out there, CAC, you name it. So it's the name of the holder. A lot of people love the holder, thank you. So if you just search Morgan Defender, you'll see everything we have in this holder right now in stock or open and available. But tonight, the story is the coin. The first, the rarest, the highest quality, and tonight, the best price. That is outright the AVC way. No questions asked. Guys, give me that 1 minute clock. We're not going to have much more time to talk about this one. Only had a handful. So again, the Morgan dollar struck from 1878 to 1904 and then again in 1921, 28 years. Philadelphia struck all 28. San Francisco struck all 28. New Orleans struck 26. They started in 1879. Carson City struck only 13 years. And if you add them up by mint, the unique thing is less than 2% of all Morgan dollars ever struck came from the Carson City Mint. And that's why they're the fabled coins of today. Philadelphia's, yeah. San Francisco's, yeah. New Orleans, yeah. The one Denver, 21, yeah. But I can't find a CC, and that's because, well, the numbers are so tiny. Almost every year without fail, they are the lowest minted. This first year of issue, 1878, it is absolutely the lowest mintage. It's not even a close race, 9.7 to 2.1. Again, our competition on this one, for a coin in a capsule circulated, they're $20 less. For the same uncirculated, they're just under $1,000. We're under 500. That's called the AVC way. We want to do some business. This is a beautiful coin. Join us.